I was just, when everybody was talking earlier, I was starting to visualize in my mind that I'd love to, I don't think anybody does this. Maybe I'm wrong, but what if there was an event that helps people transition into the new year? A live event here in Las Vegas, just a small group with like people just pouring in wisdom and energy into people's souls. Like, I think that would.
When we put ourselves out in the world, we're making a difference. And, one of my core tenets in life is that if I don't do it, no one else can. Because there's only one Jeff Holst, and this Jeff Holst can live the best possible version of his life. And if I don't do it, I'm cheating myself, but I'm cheating my family. I'm cheating my community. I'm even cheating the world out of whatever goodness I could have done. If I don't do it, no one else can do it for me. And, another thing that I always think about is a mentor of mine once told me that the graveyard was the richest place in the world because of all the hopes and dreams that are buried there. You know what I mean? Like, our hopes and dreams, we gotta go for them now. We just get this one chance.
So true, Jeff. Again, if I may kind of add on to that, it's our responsibility. It's our drive that if we have a good product, whatever we are selling, whatever we are, giving a service or product or whatever, it's our, God given, they gave us a lot of things. God has given us this life to make difference in other people's life. So that's why I say, if we are not excited about getting out there and meeting more people and showing them what our product can do for them, and shame on us. I just think that way. You got to really be getting into a situation where you got to spend time in meeting people and getting to the people and finding your avatar and getting your product out there in the open without any fear. Because if your product is good, service is good,
you know what? If you have a good product that can help someone, you're offering them an opportunity. You're not asking them, like, I one of my products, right, if you call it that, is raising money for real estate deals. I syndicate. I know you guys do some of that stuff too. So when I ask someone to give me money, I'm not saying, hey man, hey Bo, hey Vinney, why don't you send me a check for money? That's ridiculous. What I'm doing is I'm offering you an opportunity to deploy your capital in a way to make money, right? Like, I'm giving you something. And if I believe in my product, and I do, right? If I believe in it, then I'm cheating you if I don't tell you about it. If I don't say, hey, I've got an opportunity that might be really good for you. If I don't tell you that, then I'm actually not being fair to you either. And it benefits me, it benefits you. And that's the thing. So that's what we come back to, that integrity thing, right? Like, we got to get ourselves aligned so that what we're offering is something we believe in. We think it's good, we talk about how it's good, and we make sure it's good. And if your product's good, it's your obligation. And I would say it's God-given obligation. It's both an honor and a right to be able to do those things.
Totally. Wow. What great nuggets. Thank you, Jeff. It's such a pleasure, to know you and to be a friend and partner. And, it's exciting.
When everybody was talking earlier, I was starting to visualize in my mind that Crush 2025, I'd love to, I don't think anybody does this. Maybe I'm wrong, but what if there was an event that helps people transition into the new year? A live event here in Las Vegas, Crush 2025. Just a small group with like people just pouring in wisdom and energy into people's souls. Like, I think that would.
I love that idea. I love that idea. But like, why wait for 2025, Bo? Like, we're trying to think big. We're trying to get uncomfortable. You said that in one of our previous segments, right? Swing for the fences. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a quarterly event called Crush First Quarter or whatever. Something like, I don't know what you call it. Like, we'll come up with something amazing. You plan that. I'll show up. I promise. I will be there. I will show up. I will meet with the people. I'll talk to them. Vinney will be there. I know it. I'm making him. I'm committing him to this. You're going to be there. We're all going to be there. And we're going to help people. But most importantly, we're going to put together a group of people that help each other. Because that's the real secret, right? Like, I have an obligation to help people, but so do those people that attend that event. They have to help themselves and they have to help other people in the event. And I think a small group, I think it'll be amazing. It'll be our own little mini crush it mastermind. It's going to be amazing.
Totally. I would love that. Love that, Bo. And, we could do Airbnb rather than hotels and this and that, in Las Vegas, a mansion. Yeah.
We can do Puerto Rico the next quarter. It doesn't matter, so we can do California the quarter after that. That way we don't have to all travel every time.
Yeah. Let's think through it. Yeah, let's think through it. I think, and again, I really believe a lot of people, the timing away from family and things like that, and the hotels and all that. But we could even plan quarterly, maybe even webcam right there on the web.
Yeah. Some people can attend on webcam, of course. But here's here's I want to circle back because this is the kind of conversation that we have all the time, right? Like guys like us are always like just riffing on ideas, and we might do this, we might not do it. We got to decide if it makes sense, right? Economically and everything. But like for the people watching right now, this is actually the biggest nugget of the whole show in my mind, is that you got to get creative and you got to just let your brain work this stuff out, because we might do quarterly meetups, we might not. I can't promise anything right now. But what I know for sure is that when you put people together in the same place and they're in integrity with themselves and they're just riffing on like what's important and how they can help, big things come from it. And that's it. So put yourself in a place where you can have these discussions and you will crush 2024 for sure. I'm 100% positive of that.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. This is fantastic. Oh my gosh. What great bombshells you have given, Jeff, and God bless you all. Remember to watch us again tomorrow. When you got this today, I don't know what day it is, but go ahead and make sure that you go back some of the nuggets that you didn't get yet. We started dropping these gold nuggets in everybody's email and maybe texting also through Go High Level. And that's going to be January 1.
And this is also, this is also all archived. If you go to crush2024.com and you register there with your name and email, you're going to get an archive of this. Not only will it be dropped daily, you're going to get an archive so you can go back and watch all these nuggets. Plus, we're going to repurpose some of the short content, the blast out, so people understand the value of just collaborating and co-creating content and meaning to the world, right?
I'm just thinking, something really happened to me in my just thinking out. Why don't we drop the same nuggets again in February and March and April and May and June? I mean, repetition is a must. A lot of people just listen to it and then they say, okay, what did I get out of that, right? Maybe we'll think through all that. Go High Level, you could do just like, dropping same nugget, same day for the next 12 months.
So this book here, 12-week year, I was just listening to because we interviewed another guy yesterday, Eric Lawson, and he said this is a great book because I was telling him what I wanted to do. And he's like, and then I was at the gym this morning and I was listening to it and they're like, like annual goals are good, but like if you're going to wait till the end of the year and see where you measure up, you need to be doing these 12-week years because that's really important. You have to have that urgency to do that and then track like, okay, did I do what I said I was going to do in the first quarter? And I love that. Just, it's so simple, but we're not doing it. We're going, okay, well, the next year, I'm 250 pounds. I want to get down to 220, and then we're 2 months out and we're not going to, there's no way we're going to drop that 30 pounds in a month or two. Right. Like, so I love that mindset thing is like, I want to create, like, if I want to be better, well-known and get on bigger stages, I need to create more content, more good content, not just shit content. And I want to, because I know in my superpower, what I can do and to be found. And so like, I'm doing a disservice to myself and to everybody else by not, like, if I can tell you right now, hey, if you got an SBA 7A loan and you're at 11%, we could do a fixed rate option at 9 or 9.5, right? Like I can tell people thousands of dollars. Why wouldn't I tell everybody that? Why wouldn't I help people buy businesses, go from their W-2 job and, become an entrepreneur, right? Like that's my goal. My goal is to help 10,000 entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs over the next 10 years become, entrepreneurs. So that's helping them finance a business, giving them guidance through my podcast or helping them find a franchise. That's my mission, because I know a big thing with a lot of people is financial freedom. Is just being able to have the time to do a podcast, right? Like, because we have some form of financial freedom between the three of us, we're able to do what we want in most cases, right? Like from a time standpoint. So like, I can create content. I don't necessarily get paid for creating this content, but I enjoy it. And overall, it's part of the Bo brand. So I want everybody to be able to share their wisdom, and to share your wisdom, you need time and freedom.
Totally. Yeah, I'll agree. 1000%. Wonderful. And we'll see you tomorrow, actually. Look forward to the great nugget, and we'll be coming on every day. Thank you so much.